What's up, boys? Today I'm going to be taking a look at the new Ravenswatch update, which apparently introduced a bunch of new abilities and stuff as you level up. So it looks like I need to hit 7 and 8 over here to unlock some new stuff for this hero. I was actually max level before this patch, but they've added some new levels. I do have one new thing over here. It looks like I'll have to play to unlock this stuff, and they've supposedly improved the matchmaking, but the update was just 2 days ago and it's still taking me quite a while to find people for a party. They've added a bunch of new lore stuff for all the heroes. So I guess that's just like some journal stuff for them.
Shield high and blade sharp.
Water brings us life. Blood brings us hope.
And then I guess you can't look at that stuff anymore once you've read it up. That's kind of annoying. I wonder if it still searches for someone. I don't know, it kind of seems like the matchmaking is taking a while. So it looks like I need a lot more levels, and then there's stuff coming later as well. So I don't even have anything new unlocked for the other heroes I was playing yet. So you actually have to do a bunch of runs to unlock the new stuff, which seems annoying. I'm not even sure if it's gonna let me get a full party here.
Music is my soul.
Water brings us life. Blood brings us hope.
So my favorite hero so far has been Mermaid Lady, since she can actually build in several different ways. You can go full damage on her, or you can actually go full healer on her, which is kind of interesting because there aren't many heroes that can build in ways other than full damage in this game. Pied Piper can go sort of supporty, but he can't go full-on healer like Melusine can. Aladdin is just a melee DPS. Sick, bro.
Water brings us life.
Music is my soul.
Blood brings us
Shield
hope.
high and blade sharp.
And then Beowulf is sort of a tanky melee DPS. He can block attacks and heal his allies based on how much he blocks. Pied Piper can go either damage or sort of supporty, where he can like shield and stuff. And man, this online matchmaking does not seem to be improved. This seems actually worse than it was before the patch. So the new talent seems to be sort of healing based, so if I can get that at level 1, I'll probably try to build around that and see how it works. Jesus Christ, dude. Like, this is just straight up broken, it's not even working at all.
I will be as
Water
quiet as
brings us
is my
life.
soul.
Blood brings us hope.
Like, I'm not sure if this guy just doesn't even have a name, or if he's bugged out or what. Come on, man, let me play.
Water brings us life. Blood brings us hope.
Nothing broken that can't be fixed.
So the new talents, I'll be able to unlock waterlogging. No idea what that does. Final burst, probably something to do with the wisp explosion, or maybe the waves that you shoot out. Probably an explosion at the end of that or something. Enduring wisp, probably something to do with the basic attack, where that will last after you cancel it or something.
Music is my sword.
Water brings us life.
Shield high.
Blood brings
And it would be nice if you could keep looking through that stuff while you're like readied up. I don't really know why that's not a thing. Doesn't seem like there's any way to talk to your party either. And finally we have a game. What's up, mate Horvath?
Geppetto mentore mio.
So the level 1 talents are pretty important in this game because you never get access to these talents again. So they're the most important for defining your build. And this is the new talent I have right now that teleports me to the wisp and heals people. So I'm gonna see how that works. So I have to press T and then I teleport to it. It's kind of interesting. And my team is just charging off already. So I've got an explosion on the wisp, which has a fairly short cooldown. I guess I'll just try teleporting around with it, but maybe not right into stuff like that. And everyone's splitting up already, sick. Teleport over here and see if that heals me. I can't even tell because I was right in the middle of that thing. Yeah, I'm just doing Ravenswatch for today. I'm probably just gonna like focus on one game at a time when I'm doing live streams. So it looks like that doesn't heal me. So just my party, I guess. I don't really like any of these. I guess I'll just take the rare one here. Let's see, special, 3 additional waves. When combat, passively heal 4 hit points. So I guess with the new talent, I'll try out doing a full healer build here. The teleport time on that new talent seems really slow, so I don't think I'm going to be able to dodge anything with it. When you use these fountains, they also increase your max HP, so even if you don't get the full healing from them, they're still pretty useful to grab. I don't know, the new talent seems pretty risky. Like, it's just so slow, and then you just teleport into the middle of them once they're already using an attack. There's not really any point to fighting the stuff like right outside of one of these objectives, since it only gives XP and you're probably gonna level cap anyways. Gonna need to... Okay, I used my defensive and that still hit me for some reason. Interesting bug there. I'm probably gonna have to use a feather since these guys are not paying attention at all. I'm gonna teleport over here and heal them. I guess the heal cooldown is fairly short, at least. Well, everyone's back to full health now, at least. Let's see, power applies chilled or 50% damage. Since I'm going full healer, I'll take the utility here and see how that helps. And we have a chest over here. None of these seem very useful. I guess I'll just take that. Would love to get some cooldown reduction or something for them. Yeah, like I start casting my teleport and then they put an AoE ability like right where I was teleporting. And then I just take damage for free with nothing I can do to avoid it. It seems kind of weird. See if I can teleport over and heal this guy, dodge that. Chest right next to us, pretty nice. Oh yeah, they added a bunch of voice lines to the heroes as well, I guess. I guess one interesting combo is that since you can teleport without actually interrupting your attack, there's a talent you can get later on that ramps up the damage of your attack as it hits, and it loses the bonus if you leave your channeling stance, but since you're staying in this stance while teleporting, you wouldn't actually lose that. Let's see, special is 1, that's my knockback. I guess I'll just take power to apply the chill more often, and we have a talent here. Yeah, that's the talent I was just talking about. I'm gonna take the utility one, I guess, to fit the build this game. And I guess that will actually allow me to go immune longer while using the defense as well. Oh, that's the new thing that lets you buy Raven feathers. And we're already down to 2 from the crazy stuff they were doing early game, so we might actually want to look into that. just gonna teleport away from these guys. That is a lot of stuff they're throwing over there. It actually looks like I can just sit behind the wall here and channel my attack on them. I'm gonna teleport to that guy and heal him because he's getting messed up. Okay, I hate when that attack bugs out and hits you even when it misses. I see they still haven't fixed that yet, apparently. Let's see if I can rescue this guy so we don't waste feathers. Teleport in and heal these guys up. I'm gonna have to defense here and make them vulnerable.
I'm not making you another one. There is still a bounty on our heads.
Well, we're getting messed up and I'm able to heal people pretty well. Like, we're almost fully topped back up after that. Does it heal out of combat? It looks like it. That's actually pretty crazy. You can heal people out of combat in this game, now that I think about it. Since I don't think there was really any way to do that before. Okay, I dived out of that and it still hits me. That's sick. Gonna immune that and put vulnerable on them. Jesus, these guys are dying a lot. Can I get that? Nope. Oh, I did get it. Maybe I can heal up now.
Must have once been a beautiful place to bask in the sun.
I forget what life was like before the nightmare.
Special is the knockback, which isn't that helpful. I guess I'll just take it. Special is pretty good for breaking like barriers and staggering enemies, so that could come in handy in the second act. I don't really know where these guys are going. Doesn't seem to be anything left over here. I guess I can teleport over to my thing like that and do some healing on the way while we're moving around at least.
Ravenswatch needs to recruit more champions.
I guess we should be heading like over here. Not really anything to do over here where we are currently. Well, my team's not paying attention. I tried to show them where to go. Guess I'll just head back with the group and aimlessly wander around until nothing happens. Let's teleport over here and toss the heal. Okay, they're just randomly looping around for no reason. Sick. dive out of that, make some people vulnerable. See, warp into him. Oh, these are the ultimates. So I can channel to do a big AoE, or I can channel to do a bunch of attacks, but that leaves me vulnerable for a very long time. So for this build, I'm just going to take the big AoE thing here. I'm not really built into like the auto and the power abilities that much, which makes the second one a lot better as well. Let's teleport over here. I'm gonna dump all of my abilities, and then I'm going to immediately ult and do like a big AoE on these guys. So that should get us a big chunk on them early on. I'm gonna dive out of this and make him vulnerable. There's no reason not to use your ultimate a lot for the extra DPS, since they do have a fairly low cooldown. Like usually around a minute or so. Let's see, 150 dream shards, a tiny amount of XP or a random talent. I think I'll just take the talent here. So we upgraded the first thing, which is going to allow me to restore a lot more HP to my allies now. Heal this guy up and get the monies. See, we have 2 minutes left on the timer, so I'm actually gonna need to go back to the shop and spend soon.
Or your dragons.
There should be something up here since there's a set of stairs here. Looks like a big dream shard thing. I'm gonna ult here, and it should be back up to the boss, I think. I'm gonna dive out of that and make them vulnerable. Teleport over here and heal up my dudes. Definitely gonna need to shop after this one to make sure I get it in time. And we have some guy pulling a bunch of more stuff to us, so it's gonna be harder to get out of combat here. Alright, so tab over here to the shop. Let's see what we've got here. Let's see, I can upgrade stuff over here. This one's actually a passive heal, so I'm gonna probably max that out. And then I'll probably grab some survivability to make sure I can stay alive and heal my dudes up, and then I'm just gonna grab a bit of damage on top of that, I think. Maybe put a level in that for some longer vulnerability. And then we have 20 seconds left until the boss, so there's not a lot you can do at this point. You can try to find like some little dream shards on the map to get a bit of extra money for the next act. But it doesn't look like I'm gonna find anything here. It just teleports you into the boss instantly, so you don't lose anything by looking for them. I'm gonna wait until that thing slams and then I'll go into my channel stance. I'm gonna teleport over here and heal people up and then try to dodge those. I'm gonna try to grab this, since when you grab the healing globes, it heals your entire party. make that thing vulnerable. I'm gonna heal them up. And then I'm gonna drop my entire combo on the boss, and then immediately enter my ultimate while I'm waiting for my cooldowns to come back up. I'm gonna use my cooldowns on that, and then I'm gonna teleport down to my team over here, or it looks like they moved away. I want to stay near them so that my regen aura heals them up constantly. Looks like that stuff is spawning right where I was going to teleport to, so I'm just going to use my defense there. I'm going to put my vulnerability on him and then drop my entire combo on him here. So the healing's looking pretty good so far, and it's a bit easier to land because the other level 1 talent that heals requires you to land the special ability on an enemy, and then it'll heal any of your allies that are in the area of that as well. But with this one I can just teleport to it and it heals everyone around me. I'm just gonna go ahead and use my ultimate on all of this stuff here. Try and get that stuff out of the way quickly. And then we don't really need to fight the stuff out there since we got the stuff. We got the money near them already. Teleport over to these dudes. I'm gonna put vulnerability on him. Try to dodge. There's this bug where when you leave the channel stance of Melusine, sometimes it instantly puts you back into the stance, which makes it impossible to dodge what you were dodging, which is a bit annoying. Let's see what we got in the chest up here.
We should take a breath and size up our
Minus 10% Dream Shard prices, 10% per negative status. I think I'm just gonna grab the damage for Vitality. I'm trying to stack Vitality a bit to get my survivability up, so that'll help out a bit with my damage as well. Teleport over to these dudes. I'm gonna go ahead and use my ult again. That's already back up. Get some big AoE here. Let's teleport over to this dude since he's dying. Let's see. Power leaves a water core at the casting location, triggering it again, or specials waves. Since I have the chill on power, that might reapply the chill when it detonates, so that could give me some extra CC here. Need to remember to use my teleport thing to keep up with people. I'm gonna use my defense here to apply vulnerabilities to some stuff. Very important to kill this stuff as fast as possible here. Try and dodge those flaming things. I'm gonna use my defense there to dodge that guy attacking me. That was pretty close there. Let's see. Since my talents are already pretty high level, this should be very valuable now. We got that up to legendary for 7 seconds, and that up to legendary for a 22 HP heal every time I teleport near people. Let's teleport to him right now and heal him up. Got my ultimate back up, so I'm gonna blow all of my abilities for some damage and then use that. That was pretty bad. They died right before it went off.
You sure you don't want me to lend you an axe, Geppetto?
My mind is sharper and far more dangerous than any blade.
Teleport over here to my team. You kind of need to focus these things because they don't take damage until you stagger them. So my team is really splitting up and not really damaging them very well. I don't think I'm going to be able to res that guy right now. Can probably get this guy. Yeah, those guys are just sitting right on top of him, spamming AoEs. Gonna dodge that and apply vulnerable to them. These things are really rough to fight when people are not focusing fire. Do have my ultimate up soon. Maybe I can get some damage off with that. Just gonna go ahead and use it to dodge the damage there and get some damage where my team is. Help him res. I'm gonna try and get some heals off here since these guys are taking a beating. Teleport over here. That took us a really long time to kill because they were splitting down damage so much, so I have, when special ends, it fires 3 extra waves for a bit of damage, or my defense triggers power. And I already have several upgrades for my power, so I'm going to get that for the synergy there. Let's teleport past these dudes.
I would have liked to have known yourself.
The new talent honestly is pretty cool, it just seems kind of risky to me.
Bad enough.
I'm gonna dash out of there. My ultimate's back up in a minute, and then I can use that to get some big AoE damage here and dodge some attacks. You can actually attack these bubbles to destroy them if you get the timing right. Like that. Let's see, special damage, that's 1, which I'm not really built into, so I'm just gonna grab some more damage from Vitality here.
Lovely and useful.
So I'm kind of a healer build with the power ability as my secondary focus so far. My ultimate's coming back up soon, so I want to dump all of my abilities before that, and then start channeling that for massive damage. For some reason, my team's just running around above us, not really doing anything, so we only have half our damage here right now. Let's see, 25% to any shielding. I'm gonna grab the defense cooldown since I got the synergy where my defense drops a power ability and then that applies chilled. I guess I'm just gonna run up here and see what these guys are doing. It's kind of better to stick together as a team than to just running around in two split groups. These guys are almost dead, so let's teleport over here and heal them up.
Reverie is our home, little minnow. We will take it back.
Like, what are you even doing? We just cleared that. Please stick with the group.
How many of these monsters are there?
I don't know what this guy is doing. We have plenty of objectives to take over here. Maybe he's just scouting out and then circling back to us when the people get over here. Use all of my combo and then ult everything for massive damage. I can actually use my defense for a bit of damage now as well with the thing I just got on it. I'm going to teleport to my team here and give them a bit of healing. Defense again for some extra damage and to avoid some stuff. Man, that is a lot of stuff they're pulling in here, Jesus. I don't think I'm going to be able to res that guy in the middle of everything. I wish there was like a chat so I could actually tell them to stay near me for the healing, but it doesn't really seem like you can communicate with people in online parties right now. See what talents we got here. Power plus 50% at the center, or heroes passed by my attack gain 15 shield. That's pretty good for the supporty healing build I'm doing right now. We do have 5 minutes left, so we could do a quest in here. I'm gonna wait for these. I'm just gonna defense under them because I don't think I can avoid this. Let's teleport over here to these guys. really know where we're going right now. We had plenty of time to do the side quest over there. And then there's a perfectly good healing fountain right there. I wonder if I can hit this thing and then teleport to this guy and heal him? Looks like I can, actually. We can actually just kill this thing because it teleports your entire party to it once you activate it. But man, that thing is tanky. Also, these guys with like the grayish colored cloak heal stuff near them, so you want to focus them down if possible. Grab the shards over there. Wait, did they... Can we even damage these? What is going on? Is that bugged? You used to just damage those and it would activate the event there, but it doesn't seem like that's the case anymore. It is pretty cool that you can teleport and heal them at the same time when you're like running past stuff though. I'm gonna save my cooldowns here because once they activate this, we'll be in a sort of like mini boss event. You want to burst these things down as fast as possible, so dump all my cooldowns, use my defense, and then immediately go into my ultimate and hit as many things as possible here.
They bark and they bite and they die.
Let's see, XP, Dream Shards, Talents, what do I have over here? Rare, common. I have enough to upgrade some talents, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to teleport to base and upgrade some of my talents, and then I'm going to teleport back to that and get some random upgrades to improve them even further. Oh, this is a good one, the shield when my attack passes by. It's like, upgrade them to just below legends, and then I go back here and teleport in, and then any of the random upgrades I get applied to those will take them up to the maximum rarity there.
I have yet to breathe my final breath.
So that's now 2 legends here on the shield and the defense power trigger, and we should be able to get this thing since that's close to where we just were. I can probably just sneak this, actually, yeah. And then they are up here, so I will teleport to where they are now.
May angry waters rise to cleanse the lands of Reverie.
I'm gonna teleport out of that stuff and then use my defense and my ultimate. Oh, we're actually down to 45 seconds until the boss, so we need to clear this out quickly and get the healing fountain. I'm gonna grab the orb for them here. You guys need to be killing stuff and not sitting over there. That doesn't do anything. We have plenty of time if you just help out. Looks like they're pulling some more stuff now. I'm gonna try to burst this down. There we go, and now we have enough time for the fountain on everyone. 4 seconds left, so it's just gonna teleport us into the boss now. This boss is actually pretty difficult to do with this hero because he constantly drops AoE effects, so you don't really have much time to channel your attack. What's up, Alex? Just playing the new Ravenswatch patch right now. So I have to immediately use my defense to get out of that, and it doesn't even do anything, apparently. That guy just stood in the whirlwind there and died. Gonna see if I can hopefully rescue him sometime. But this boss, it's really hard to do that on. I'm gonna teleport over, heal people, and try to grab him. Yeah, there's no chance that I can res him right now. Heal people up, try to get my combo off now. I'm gonna use my ultimate on these things since it has a large AoE for them. Use my defense to avoid that. I'm not gonna be able to avoid that. I wasted everything and then I wasn't ready for it. Like, the constant AoE effects just make it impossible to channel your attack here. I'm gonna use my defense to avoid that. Dark Souls 1? Avoid the whirlwinds. See if I can teleport in and heal them up. Gonna grab the healing orb for everyone here. Let's see if I can grab this guy. God, I hate the AoEs in this fight. See if we can finish off the boss here with my ultimate while he's downed. That guy's just running off to the left and not really hitting anything right now. Get ready to dodge this attack since it does a ton of damage. Teleport in and heal people up. Got another ad phase, so that's kind of rough. I'm just going to use my defensive there to dodge those. He's using the laser, so you have to focus on dodging that. There's no way I can res him with a bunch of these things right here, so I'm just gonna try and kill some stuff, and then I don't really know what he's doing. I'm not sure about the camera shaking. I don't think there's a setting for that. Let me see. Let's see, settings, graphics, miscellaneous. Oh, screen shakes. There we go. Sorry about that. Let's see, did I unlock anything new there? Nope. So I guess I'm gonna have to go again and see if I can get anything there. Yeah, I was healing them as much as I could, but I don't know what happened there. Hey Kara, what's up? I actually didn't even realize there was a screen shake setting for this game. I usually just turn them off by default. That fight's definitely rough to play on this hero with all the AoE constantly going around and having to channel your basic attack. You have to be really on top of swapping out of the damage stance to avoid everything. And you have to hope your team doesn't die when you're spamming heals on them as well. Just beat the final boss. Grats. Was he difficult? I don't think I played that much Dark Souls 1. I guess we're gonna try and go with 3 people.
Blood brings us hope.
I'm fine with that since the matchmaking seems to take a while to find the 4th person sometimes. Maybe I can try a damage build this time, but it's kind of reliant on the level 1 talents you get offered. You have to get a specific level 1 talent in order to have a really strong damage build. And now that there's up to 6 choices of level 1 talents, that's going to be really difficult to do, I think. All going to come down to RNG. The servers are supposed to be better now. I think they swapped servers, but it still seems to take quite a while to load some of the games in. Let's see what we got here.
Just like a piper to bring a flute to
Each
a
wave from
sword
special that hits an enemy restores 4 HP to heroes in the area of effect. And every 4 attacks that hit an enemy causes an AoE explosion. This is actually the damage talent that you need to make a really strong damage build, so I'm going to grab that and see if we can pull that off this game. So every time my attack hits something 4 times, it does that big explosion there. Yeah, I do like the art in this game. We shouldn't really be fighting a bunch of stuff outside of here when you can pull it in and then AoE it down afterwards. You just have to be really on top of dodging their attacks. See what we got here. Power leaves a water core again, and then defense trigger or remove special's cooldown. So this will fit pretty well with the damage build I'm doing, making my right click explosion trigger again after a delay. I'm actually not sure if we can kill an optional, like, objective at level 2. That's gonna be pretty rough. I'm gonna use my defense out of that hook. That would really mess me up right now. Gotta dodge out of that. Looks like we might have time to do it. Let's see what we got here. XP, random talent. The most important talent I have is rare, so that could be very good here. And they both went on to that. That's kind of unlucky. If I got legendary on my starter talent, that would have been so sick there. That guy is just spamming AoEs on me, so I can't really channel over there. %10 damage per negative status. Taking damage gives crit chance. I can probably do the damage for negative status. I might be able to apply chill later on. Beowulf can apply burn to enemies. And Pied Piper can apply vulnerable and maybe chill if he gets an upgrade for it.
Oh there. I am your equal. You gotta choose from another age.
Don't really know why we're fighting up here. And there's just stuff swarming us from all over. We should be heading to the chest. Let me see what talents I got. When special ends, add 3 more. Neither of these are great for my build, so I'm just gonna take the rare here, I think. See if I can get some bonus damage on them while Beowulf applies burning to them. %10 damage for negative status, 25% shield, or damage to bosses. Let's go all in on the damage for negative status. That's going to be some pretty big damage on bosses as well when we have all of our guys focusing them.
Go out and get me that straw. I'll be,
So we've got a fetch quest over here
supervise the work.
to reinforce this dude's house, it looks like. I'm gonna use my defense to avoid those explosions. We should make sure to grab these healing orbs since they apply to your entire party. So that helps keep the other people who are damaged topped off. I don't know where we're going since it shows the straw on the minimap, and I guess we're taking a roundabout way to this one. Or we're just randomly running around. That works too. See, he can grab that, and I'll grab the dream shards over here. Then we probably should be heading down here to the ones on the minimap. But they are not going here, so I guess I'll just stick with them. Or they're just taking the longest path to them every time. Gonna have to move away from those guys. So we need to get 15 of these to make the quest easier to do. You technically don't have to get all of them, but then you have a higher chance of failing the quest. We should be almost done with that now that I have 9 of those.
This will help Reverie.
I'm gonna go ahead and turn mine in and see where we're at, I guess. Ping that so they see how many we have turned in now. I guess Pied Piper didn't have any of them. Honestly, it would probably be better to just start it right now instead of going for the other 2. Like, we are going so far out of our way just to get one more straw at this point.
I am ready to greet all foes.
They're coming. I can feel it in my knuckles.
Let's see if we can get this off real quick. I'm going for attack, so let's grab the stacking. Actually, my level 1 talent triggers when I hit them a certain number of times, so attack speed will make that go off more often. So let's go with that one.
That spies on us, Minnow.
You have to go for the caster dudes first because they heal the other guys near them. Let's see, dash heals you for 50% taken in the last 2 seconds, fully heal at start of each day or night, or an execute on people below 20% or elite enemies below 10%. That fits the damage build pretty nicely. Let's see, where did that guy teleport to? We have some dream shards up there, so that's a decent spot. I don't think I can dodge that explosion, but I can kill that guy pretty quickly.
Come to me, monsters. I will give you a proper greeting.
Optional objective here. It sucks that we're pretty close to our ultimates, but don't quite have them yet. That would have been a lot of extra damage here. Gotta focus the healers down here first. Now we get the ultimates just in time. I'm gonna take the one that channels a bunch of attacks since I'm scaling my attack bonuses right now. XP, talent, or shards. Hopefully that will hit the attack thing. We got extra attack speed after casting special. And then special is wider and longer, which seems kind of not great here. Bit unlucky on the random talent upgrades this run. See if I can drop all of my stuff here. And then drop my ultimate here to do a bunch of burst damage. Well, I killed that guy pretty quickly, and then I could have rezzed that guy, but he just wasted a feather. I don't know what we're fighting these for.
Mighty bear, every parcel of woods, every bend in a stream, we shall free them one by one.
Every heart should be made to close, starting with mine.
We should just be going around the map looking for objectives instead of fighting every pack of monsters in between them. I'm just gonna dodge that because it's kind of a buggy attack and sometimes just pulls you even when it doesn't hit you. Although running up to the Master Nightmare, probably not the greatest idea. I'm gonna defense out of that and then see if I can get a decent ult off here to nuke these guys down. They pulled him a bit out of range, but it was still decent at least.
Let us sharpen our blades.
Power cooldown, power +1 charge, or defense +1 charge. I think I'll take the power charge. That also effectively gives you cooldown because you're recharging it even when you have one of them. So it probably has a similar effect to the 20%, but it's just better in some situations. I'll use my defense to get out of that quickly. This is really not a great spot to be just killing random stuff. But we do have a well up here. What's the cooldown on my 4? 60 seconds. So I could use that now, and then I'll have it back up for when the boss enters his staggered phase. Then grab that and go back to the shop right before the boss comes up. Let's see. I should probably grab the damage, and there's no crit chance, so I'll just grab some survivability, I guess. It's not going to do much without crit chance, so let's grab some damage here. Extra AoE damage when I hit 4 times. So bait out the Tentacle Slam, and then use all my cooldowns. I am completely surrounded, wow. Let's use all my cooldowns here, and then channel the ultimate for massive damage. And with that we can actually probably one-phase him here. I would still like to get the power chill effect so that my right click adds some CC and debuffs for the damage amplify I have. And the AoE healing aura would be pretty nice as well, even on a damage build. Just for a bit of passive AoE healing.
Stench of nightmares or mice.
Oh, grab some quick damage here, I think. From what I saw, 5 damage is actually just equivalent to 5% damage. I don't really know why it shows it like that. Let's see what we got here. Power deals 50% at the center. That would be a bit of damage, but I feel like the healing aura is just so strong, even on a damage build. Let's see if I can move out of those AoE attacks and then channel my ultimate here.
The little duck-faced boy was so foolish.
Mel, you need to be more careful.
25% to healing. Special is my knockback, which I am not built for at all. And I don't currently have any shielding, so that's a decent increase to the healing aura, at least. So 20 seconds on my ultimate, so that might come back up in the middle of this. We might not even need it, actually. Damage is looking pretty good in this group. So, I guess take the random talent, try and get lucky on that again. Power again for 80%, and we got the level 1 talent maxed out at Legendary now, nice. That's probably the most build-defining talent for a damage build on this character, so getting that up to Legendary is super nice. Let's see if I can funnel them into the choke point and then ult on top of everything here. Perfect positioning.
I heard your pipe once brought joy to those who heard it.
It wasn't the pipe that played me, it was I who
Defense makes her attack for 500% or power plus 60%. It's kind of hard to hit enemies with a melee attack on your defense ability, so I'm just gonna grab that one. It's a bit easier to aim it.
There is hope in Reverie. The days of despair will soon be behind us.
See if I can jump out of there and then get my ult off while everything is staggered. Pretty quick clear on that. Attack plus 20% or power plus 1 charge. I already have 2 charges on that, and I'm pretty built for attack here.
This will serve
That
our
improves the
cause.
ultimate damage as well, since it's entirely based on your attack and power stats you have.
It seems the monsters are afraid of us.
We should probably go to the quest over here.
Every heart shall be made to glow, starting with mine.
The heal aura you get is actually super nice when you're just kiting a bunch of mobs together. You won't really be taking that many hits when you're dodging stuff, and then you have it just constantly healing up people since you're stuck in combat. I'm gonna ult and kill that elite off pretty quickly. It should be back up by the time we get to the optional boss in the mines here.
Creatures here have gone into hiding.
Well, this guy kind of put me in combat by bringing a bunch of random stuff over here for no reason.
Should keep that Drake on a short leash.
Definitely gonna have my ult up now, at least. See if we can focus down the healers over here. That looks like all of them, but this guy's just randomly dead over here. Oh god, the wormy boys. These guys are a nightmare. Let's see if I can ult to get some damage on them quickly. Well, that killed almost 2 of them instantly, so that was a huge boost. That was actually surprisingly painless. I won't have my ultimate against the boss for a while, but I think that was worth it still.
If you can save me from this lout.
I'm gonna dodge out of those because they send shockwaves everywhere and they're kind of hard to see. When special ends, 3 extra waves, or power applies chilled. And since I have the extra % damage against debuffed enemies, that will help a lot. Fully heal at each day or night, 1 vitality per healing orb, or ultimate gains an extra charge. See, the ultimate is actually very hard to get the full channel off in Act 2 because of how many AoE effects there are, so I'm going to grab some extra survivability here, I think. Let's see, where do we want to go here? Probably... Well, I guess they just teleported right outside, so I'll just go where they are.
May angry waters rise to cleanse the lands of reverie.
Looks like we got a chest over here. Oh boy, we lagging. Trying to get over to these guys so I can get the healing aura on them and we can AoE stuff together. See if I can stay right behind this wall and then channel my ultimate here. It's not looking great. I'm gonna have to dodge out of that. What's up, Ori? Let's see, special +1, that's my knockback, which I'm not really built for. Power, 20% cooldown. I guess I'll take the only thing that really synergizes with the build here.
This is an epic discovery.
You got an optional boss thing over here. So I'm gonna drop all my cooldowns here and then see if I can get a decent spot to channel my ult in. Which doesn't look likely with all of this bullet hell going on right now. I'm gonna finish that guy off, grab the orb, and then try to burst down this worm. Did get the stagger on him, so that wasn't too bad. $300 dream shards. What am I looking at for talents? Common, rare, common, rare. I don't really have much dream shards to spend right now, so I guess I'm just gonna take that right now. We got legendary on the power. So power got upgraded a bunch there. Ravenswatch is pretty fun. It's sort of like the closest we're gonna get to a multiplayer Hades, I think. Like, I don't think it's as good as Hades, but it's pretty fun with multiplayer. Got the ultimate coming back up soon, so I might want to look for a spot for that. Focus down the healer here. There's usually something at the top of stairs like these, so if you see those, you can pretty much assume there's going to be an objective nearby, like the chest here. Dodge out of that, and then try and get a good spot for my ultimate here. I'm going to wait for the quills to go out from the sky, and then start it here. Just nuke that elite down instantly, and then we have less stuff we have to dodge here. So defense +1, dash cooldown is actually pretty rare. I don't really love either of those, so I suppose I'll just try the ultimate here. Dash is not bad, but it's a bit weird on the fish lady since you have to use your 3 button to dodge stuff, which sort of functions similarly to a dash already. Got a well here, but we'll have to clear all that stuff that's coming right now. And dodge all of this crap flying around. Nice vulnerability there, so I can just burst that guy down. Actually kind of starting to shred stuff now. I'm gonna see if I can find a spot here to ult somewhere. That guy's staggered right now, so I can probably get it off.
There is always a calm just before the storm.
I do really like that ultimate when you can fully channel it. It's just so long, it's kind of hard to do sometimes.
Away all the monsters.
Doesn't really seem like there's much left on this area of the map, so we will probably want to start from somewhere else and start clearing.
I am ready to greet all.
Let's see what damage we have in here. Crit chance and crit damage. And then I might want to just save a bit for now.
So long, stout-hearted savior.
See what I can get later on. Where are we going? Oh, I guess we do only have 1 minute left, so you may as well just shop now at this point. I didn't notice the timer there.
Suffer.
Probably not enough time to clear anything else anyways. I think I'm gonna grab the healing here.
Excellent choice.
We're max level, so we don't gain anything from killing stuff, so don't think there's really anything we can do with 10 seconds left here. I guess technically, if you have the talent that increases your damage based on dream shards, you could farm a small amount of extra dream shards there.
I have yet to breathe my final breath.
So much AoE on this fight, man. And someone's already dead, sick. I'm gonna instantly use my ultimate and see if I can burst some of these down so we have less stuff to deal with. Got a pretty good amount of them. Gotta get ready to dodge a laser for now. He actually got staggered by the last eye stalk dying there, so we can probably burst him down now. So full damage build seemed way easier that time. We had one less person to babysit as well. Let's see what we got here. Baba Yaga would now revive you with permanent strength and vulnerable. Interesting. New talent, waterlogging. Wisp gains 2 growth charges for each wave of special that hits it. Up to a maximum of 12. Each charge increases the damage of the attack by 20%. With each attack consuming 1 charge. So you cast special while you're channeling Wisp, and then that gives it temporary damage. And then after 3 successful attacks, Wisp explodes when it disappears, dealing 40 area damage. That actually would have been pretty good in my last build. So you do damage while channeling, and then you cancel the channel, and it causes an extra AoE explosion. I guess I have to play the same character and see if I can get those now to try them out. It seems like it takes a while to unlock the new stuff though, which kind of sucks. Still have a couple things to unlock at level 8, it looks like. Maximum of 12 charges. That seems like it could be decent, depending on how much it scales with level and rarity on it. Man, rank 8 is gonna take a while to get for all of the heroes. Like, I feel like I played Geppetto and Pied Piper a decent amount, and they're still not even halfway there.
Water brings us life. Blood brings us hope.
Come on, Trusty Toast, I thought you were supposed to be trusty, but we're all waiting on you. Let's see what we got this time. When entering Sing Stance, apply weak to nearby enemies. Or each wave from special that hits an enemy restores 4 health to heroes within the area of the effect. Don't really love either of these. That just seems really weak. Like, you're not going to be entering Sing Stance that much. So I guess I'm just going to take the wave healing here. Let's see, we have a chest nearby and a Grimoire. Probably go to the chest first, I would think. See if we can get these guys to come. Team, where you at? So I'm gonna have to try and hit both enemies and my allies at the same time with my 1 to get the healing off of that. minus 10% shop prices, 1 damage per 10 vitality, or healing will synergize with the level 1 talent I got, so guess we're going for a Healy build this game. Defense makes you attack, which is gonna be kind of hard to land. I think I'll just take the power. If I can get the chill thing on power, that will synergize a bit with that. Don't really know what we're doing over here. Makes more sense to get the chest over there. We don't even have a key for the gate here.
I have yet to breathe my final breath. The actions of these monsters are devoid of both rhyme and
So
reason.
damage per vitality, critical health.
Purpose.
I think I'll try the damage at full health. Looks like I'm gonna have a decent amount of healing, so maybe I can keep myself topped up for that.
Foes nearby.
See, 3 successful attacks makes the wisp explode, or a special gives attack speed. I think I'm just gonna grab the AoE here. The other one would kind of synergize with the build. But that's also a new talent, so I can try that out a bit. Dream shards, talent XP. My talents are all common, so that's pretty terrible. So I'm just gonna grab the dream shards, I guess. Like, if it upgrades 2 common talents to rare, that would be the same as 100 dream shards, which is pretty low value. See if I can heal this guy up a bit. It's kind of weak with only a common talent, though.
I want that worm out of my sight.
He won't bother you.
I guess that guy's just gonna sneak the fountain and then run away for everyone else. When in combat, passively heal or defense makes vulnerable, so that will fit with the healing build, since we already have the percentage healing boost as well. Would be nice if I could get some special cooldown reduction or like an extra charge for it or something at some of the chests. I'm gonna use my defense for that just in case. See if I can hit that guy with a heal, but it doesn't really do that much at common. Gonna have to defense out of that. Jesus Christ, that is a lot of stuff coming. Like, it's all I can do to even dodge stuff here and get a little bit of damage off. Don't think I can really position my spells well here. That is so much stuff. I'm gonna have to defense out of there. That is so much stuff, Jesus. Staggered him right before he got that off, at least. Team, where are you at? I dashed out of that, but it still hit me somehow. Finish it!
Cower before my rage.
Power cooldown, defense or attack. None of these are very good. I was hoping for some special bonuses. I suppose I'll take power. If I can get the chill upgrade, that will give us some CC at least.
Stand ready.
So that's the Nightmare Tumor. If you complete this wave in time, it reduces the boss's max HP, which is actually kind of useless in the first act, since it doesn't help you for like most of the run, but if you do it in the second act, then it helps you against the hardest boss. So not really great value in the first area, but it is what it is. We don't have our ultimates yet to help out with this either. Well, we just got it, so I'm gonna grab my water bomb and then I guess go ahead and use that here to finish this guy off. Then one more wave. Guess I probably should have saved it for this. I'm gonna use my defense to dodge the lasers there because those hurt really badly. Should probably grab the well over here. That is a lot of hooks. See if I can get a big heal on people here. Well, I got the injured guy at least. Go ahead and ult here with all this stuff pumped up. And then get out of that before I just die instantly.
Mighty bear, every parcel of woods, every bend in a stream, we shall free them one by one.
4 minutes left, so we're gonna have to start thinking about shopping soon. I don't think we have a key for that. I also don't think 3 minutes is going to be enough to do an entire quest, so we should probably go for the chest instead. They did make quests a bit faster, but they still take quite a while to do. Damage per Dream Shard, dash cooldown, or 2 Vitality. Don't really love any of these. I guess I'll just take some dash cooldown here.
Minnow, look what we have here.
I think I'm gonna go to the shop just in case these guys like keep putting me into combat. You can't teleport while in combat, so you can sometimes get locked out of shopping.
It is always a joy to be.
Let's see, we have the AoE healing, the wave healing. I should probably get this while it's cheap. And then, don't really love either of those. I'm gonna grab some
A
HP.
judicious choice.
And then I think I'm gonna go this to go with the sort of special spamming wave build that I'm trying. But I haven't really gotten any special cooldown or anything, so maybe not the best there.
Let's go.
See if I can get a quick heal on these guys before the boss.
Does the cold hurt you when all you touch turns to ice, Queen Miss?
I feel nothing when the cold leaves my fingers. I do sometimes miss the warmth.
I think I'm just gonna grab some passive stats here. 5 damage for 75 is pretty good. 5% crit chances, not bad.
Interesting.
Then you can just look for some random dream shards around the area. There's a key that we didn't have. I think technically you do take that with you to Act 2, so that could come in handy there.
Flawless.
See if I can heal those guys up and do some damage at the same time. See if we can res this guy before the boss goes into stagger. I'm gonna drop all of my abilities and then ult for the damage here. Then we should be able to finish him before he goes immune. It's always Trusty Toast and his toaster holding us back. Let's see, defense makes you attack for 600%. Defense removes specials cooldown. That is epic, but this actually fits the build since I'm trying to spam my special for the healing off of the waves, so I think I'm gonna take that for the reset.
With each new move,
See how that
our
works
heart
out.
grows stronger.
Go ahead and drop everything and then do a big ult over here. Do my defense to reset that and get another wave off.
Well spotted.
It is some pretty good healing if I can hit enemies and allies at the same time. It's just a little bit hard to pull off without the AoE increase on it.
Keep everyone at a distance. Not like me.
See if I can pick that guy up real quick. I probably should have just upgraded the passive aura first, even if it doesn't quite fit the build as much. Do that and then ult as soon as it's back up.
Let's go. My powers are waiting for me.
Well, that was pretty nice timing since some people were almost dead. Defense plus 1 charge, 2 vitality per magical object or 1 damage per dream shard. I can take defense since it does have the wave reset synergy now. And then for talent, we have special gives attack speed or defense triggers power. I think I'll take defense here. With 2 charges on that, I can use it quite often. See if I can get a quick heal off on that guy. Probably just gonna spam my defense as much as possible now for the resets, I think. And it creates the damage orb under me every time as well. Oh boy, that's gonna hurt. Jesus, that is so much stuff. Like, I literally can't do anything. There's so much AoE on the ground, dude. I don't know what you expect me to do when you just randomly die like that.
Ahoy, landlubber! There's a handsome reward.
I do like the reset every time you use defense, though. That's pretty nice. With the extra charge on it. We've got Wisp gains 2 growth charges for each wave of special that hits it. I kind of want both of these, but that's a new one and it's legendary already, so may as well try that out. And this guy gives us power special and defense at 10% cooldown per 20% HP missing. Ultimate extra charge, or kind of cap the damage you can take. This will actually increase my healing as I get lower, and then that'll help me stabilize, so that could be good.
May angry waters rise to cleanse the lands of Ravenswatch.
Nightmare Tumor actually is pretty helpful in Act 2, since Act 2 boss is the final one for now. So 20% attack damage, 2 vitality per object, or damage for dream shards. These are all pretty bad for me, so I think I'll just take some extra survivability here.
We are the Ravenswatch.
Could go for the healing fountain right there since it's pretty close. Good Blizzard ultimate there to freeze all that stuff. Let's see if I can heal those guys up a bit. Actually, I guess it doesn't even matter since we're right here anyways.
Ready for the fray.
I guess we could just stack Nightmare Tumors to the final boss's very low HP. Probably would make him very easy to finish off. I'm gonna go ahead and ult while I can hit 2 of these guys, get some damage on them. I love the special reset every time you defense. That's actually turning out to be really strong here. So boss should be super easy to kill now. It's not really a great way to get over there. Have to backtrack quite a bit.
These creatures should learn to fear me.
Let's go ahead and ult this big clump, I think.
A
3 minutes left, so we'll have to go to the shop soon.
Just listen to yourself.
Should be enough time to grab a chest, though. Where is everyone? They're like running to somewhere else. The hell? We can't split up like this against such massive packs. Oh, they started this, so there's no possible way we can even help them, so they're just straight up trying to lose the game at this point, I guess. I guess all I can really do at this point is go shop, since you can't get in through the gates in that area.
I am ready to.
It is always a joy.
Let's grab the AoE healing. And then probably just some passive stats here.
Excellent choice.
I have yet to break my final threat.
I hate when people split off and do their own thing like that, and then they like start timed objectives, just making it so it's impossible for you to ever complete it. Like, it just serves no purpose. But that's what you get when you play in public parties.
Peaches of immortality.
Guess we'll just look around for some extra dream shards for a bit. He should be summoning ads soon. There we go. Or maybe he's just lasering, I guess. Use defense to dodge that. See if I can res this guy real quick before he summons. Nope, he's gonna spin on us. Of course. Okay, maybe we have a chance now while he's summoning ads, and then I can ult a few of them to burst them down. Pretty easy with the double minus 20% HP there at least. So I hit max level, I think? No, it said I reached level 8, but then I'm like barely even halfway. What? So 3 runs and I've still barely unlocked any of the stuff here. That's kind of annoying. Let's try out some other heroes, I guess. Maybe some Aladdin. I will be right back, but I'm gonna queue up and hopefully get a group. Be right back.
I do not fear death.
Never shed a more death.
Follows my wake.
Alright, so I can ramp up damage with power. Sounds cool. Power is like a charge up punch thing. And then for my ultimate, or my passive, it is special that gives people the buff. So let me go catch up to them and give people some items. Why are we just ignoring the chest here?
I suppose that's one way of looking at things.
Give people a bunch of passive stats here with the passive. I will grab crit chance here, damage here, and crit chance. Then let's see if we can get some big punches here. So I'm going to be focusing on trying to get my max range punches so I can stack up my passive there. That will give me some passive damage, and I think it like lets your punch charge up higher or something. See, each enemy passed through defense. That's a bit annoying to do. Dash during defense. That's also a bit annoying to do. I guess I'll just take the rare there. Not really sure why we just ran past a treasure chest though. So I should be trying to throw my one and then doing the punch, because you can't attack while you throw your blades out, but you can still punch during that. So you're kind of negating the downside of it if you time it correctly. Okay, I guess my team is just not doing anything. Let's see if I can... Nope, that guy's gone. Let's see, dash can be triggered during defense to increase attack speed, or I can do a bit of healing when my blades come back to me, which could help out here. +1 armor per missing health, dash deals 40 damage to enemies past, or power for the Falcon Punch build.
When this is all over, I'll tell Princess Petra all about your deceit.
Vadra knows my love is true. You are just jealous because you don't know what love is.
exploit worthy of a prince.
Patience is for the uncourageous.
I must build strong defenses. I need all the help I can get.
Come, creatures, or we have them sleep.
Jesus, man, there's so much AoE I can barely even attack here. Okay, I was right outside of the circle, but it somehow hit me as I was charging my attack. Sick.
I'll just help myself.
This run looking pretty rough so far.
Just think of what I can do with this.
Bigger! It must be bigger! I still need more wood! Right. That'll show those monsters we mean business.
Dash can be triggered during defense for plus attack speed or spend duration of special. I think I'll try that one,
I'll show you what Godric is made
since I'm going to be focusing on falcon punching guys. Falcon punch! See if I can nuke the healers here. If you let too many of the healers build up here, you're just not going to be able to kill anything. Power, special defense, minus 10% for every 20% health missing, fully heal, or Vorpal Blade. Let's go with the execute. Make the biggest punches ever. I should be throwing my blades as I'm running around, since that'll get me a bit of healing when they return. Looks like we have something over here. maybe. Or no, it's up there actually. I used my defense before that hit me, and then I got perma-CC'd. Sick. Just grab the healing orbs in there and toss my blades and try to get a big punch off. Then jump out before that stuff goes off. Let's see, consume one. Well, that's the only ultimate I have, so I can now spend money to get extra charges of my passive. Oh god, my team is just dying. Like, I can't even res, man! There's so much AoE! Yeah, I can't do anything! I don't know what you want.
There are still foes to be dealt with here.
Power plus 1 charge or 20% damage or
You
cooldown.
won't let me.
I think I'll take the charge here.
You pretend to love her, but in truth,
So that way I can punch a lot more often. The tumor doesn't really help that much in the first act, I feel like. Don't really know that I would waste several minutes on that. Let's see if we can burst down the healers here. One there, one there. Got another one up here. Falcon Punch! Let's go for the healer first. Falcon Punch! Well, we only have 2 minutes left, so I think I'm gonna get stuck in combat by my team real quick. Why are we even fighting these? There's nothing here. Yeah, these guys are definitely gonna get me stuck in combat right as the boss comes up, so I'm gonna go ahead and get my shopping out of the way now. Oh wait, on Aladdin, it's actually better to spend your shards on the ultimate charges, so you can make your entire team stronger. Let's see, we have using attack during defense jump makes Aladdin dive to the ground, dealing 500% of attack damage, or power strikes 3 times, each one dealing 45%. Aw yeah.
Can stop me now.
Even bigger falcon punches.
Adventure awaits.
Oops. That was a waste. I hit the wrong one.
Is there no end to the fighting?
Okay, let's hit the right one this time. Let's see, plus 5 damage for consistency there. Then we have 5 seconds left, so... Almost got some extra shards.
Almost as thrilling as a ride on my magic carpet.
Well, I can kill those in 2 punches at least. Although I should save some up for the boss when the boss gets staggered here like this. Let's make some distance right before the punch comes back up and try and finish him before he gets the damage resistance. And there we go. Huh, I actually didn't know that some enemies acted differently at night. I don't recall that ever happening. Maybe different enemies spawn or something? I don't know, maybe I've just never noticed it before. That's some chunky damage on the punch now.
Patience is more than courageous.
Is there no end to the fighting?
Why are we just fighting random stuff outside?
I know what you're up to with Princess Petra. I won't let you.
You won't let me free her? I'm confused.
Gotta go for the healers first here.
That's for her goal.
There's gotta be multiple waves here because that was pretty easy. Or not, apparently. Let's see, random talent 2 times. What do I have over here? Rare, common, rare. I guess it's okay. Or actually, I could get that, and that gives me an extra ultimate charge to power everyone up, I guess. Gotta buff everyone.
Badra needs me. I don't have time for this.
Gotta wait for that guy to finish spinning, and then Falcon Punch!
Powerful as a genie.
Give everyone some passive stats. Let's go crit chance here. And crit chance here, I suppose. Then we have dash can be triggered for the attack speed. Or I can take an epic that makes my attack a bit better.
This is incredible.
20% damage to bosses or 25% healing or shielding. My shielding and healing is pretty low, so let's just go with the guaranteed boss damage. Special is my blade throw, which would be kind of weird. But these aren't great. I'm gonna take that and see how it works because I'm not sure if you could have 2 of those out at the same time. Let's grab a little bit of crit damage since I have some decent crit now. But I'm curious how the +1 charge on the special works, so... Can I just throw like... No, it's disabled when I have one out. Okay. It's kind of what I expected would happen. Almost one-shot that guy.
Oh, that's much better.
That's almost as good as the peaches of immortality.
tell Princess Petra all about your deceit.
Padra knows I love is true. You are just jealous because you don't know what love is.
Where did the villains go? I am the angry river unleashed from its depths. Let's show what a god can do with mortal self.
I'm gonna try and take out the healers first here, but that is a lot of stuff flying around right now. Let's see, maybe we can dodge that and then get this guy up. And we're probably gonna fail because he randomly died. Although we actually killed it before that went off. Throw the blades while I'm running for a bit of healing. See, when triggering power, hit all nearby enemies for 50% damage. That fits the Falcon Punch build, so let's grab that.
Never seen anything.
Grab the extra passive charge when I have a bit of downtime there. Just look for some big Falcon Punches here to hit as many people as possible. Let's grab the crit damage. So if I do land a crit, it's going to be a huge amount of damage now.
My friend, save me and I'll make you rich.
Okay, he just randomly grabbed me with nothing I could do. That's cool. Maybe I should just, like, heal people up here. We are really close to dying on this guy. I can't even attack him when he's doing that. God, this fight is awful as a melee, wow.
Well done, my friend.
So remove dash cooldown whenever you use most abilities, lower cooldown if you're missing HP, or fully heal at day or night. Let me take the dash cooldown, I think, so I get a bit more survivability.
So kind of you to come to my rescue. This is to them.
Nightmare Tumor would be pretty helpful here. This round has some healers, so I'm gonna need to focus those guys down first before the wormies.
There! Modes be vanquished.
Two vitality per magic object, 20% power cooldown. Absolutely, even more falcon punches.
Last.
I can get one more wish charge here and use that while everyone's grouped up. Or they can run away in the middle of me casting it. Let's grab some crit chance. I have quite a bit of crit damage now. There's no way we have enough time to do that in 15 seconds. May as well just say my cooldown's at 2 seconds left anyways. Oh god, did it freeze? Okay, there we go. See if I can get this guy as the ads are spawning. Easy peasy. Let's see, Leaping Strike. Attack used right after dash deals 200% damage and strikes twice with enchantment. Whoa, I got Chapter 2 unlocked. Sick. Power Gen can catch Special's Blade and deal 80% damage in a wider range. That would have been really useful last run.
Water brings us life. Blood brings us hope.
Let's go Pied Piper, I guess. I don't know, it just feels like it takes so long to unlock all of this stuff. I just want to try out cool builds, man. Give me stuff.
I will be as quiet as rain.
Follows in my wake.
Music is my sword.
Water brings us life. Blood brings us hope. So rats explode when they die and deal 5 damage, or +1 armor when defense hits at least 2 enemies. And then it will shield people. Let's go with the exploding rats and see if I can build around summoning a bunch of rats and stuff, I guess. 20% to bosses, plus 1 damage for each dream shard, 20 damage at full health. Don't really love any of those. I suppose I'll just take the passive thing. Or rather, the always active thing. What are we doing? That wasn't even close to hitting me. Come on, dude. They still haven't fixed that? So attacks send bigger notes, but it doesn't really change the DPS. Or power triggered after dash, moves quicker and has crit chance. Don't really love either of those, but I guess I'll try the crit chance. 20% power damage fits with what I just took, so need to try and remember to use that after dashing for the bonus damage. So dash and then extra crit. Defense deals a small amount of damage, or power plays 5 notes, but the damage is reduced a bit, so I guess we're going all in on power now.
I can't even move. Jesus, dude. They should probably add some sort of diminishing return so enemies can't just stunlock you for like 10 seconds. Let's see, defense deals 66 or special deals 10. Those are both pretty underwhelming, so I'll just take the rare here. Special 1 charge, power 1 charge, or power cooldown. Let's go the power charge so I can do more burst damage with that. Oh my god, I can't move. It's just enemies constantly spamming roots everywhere. Did we just pull all of that for fun? There's like no objective here, what?
I am ready for anything.
So dash cooldown, attack damage, or damage per dream shard. Dash cooldown will help me get the crit buff a bit more consistently, I guess.
More to be vanquished.
Not a creature is stirred.
Silence, or your next roll will be that of a frozen wedding centerpiece.
Have we lost our way?
Stay close.
Where is everyone?
Right behind you, my friend.
I've got this.
So I only have one ultimate here, and it's not that great, so I can only take that. Prove a random talent 3 times, XP or dream shards. We have rare, common, 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 common. I have a bit to spend, so I could go back to base and upgrade those a bit, and then take the random improvement.
Careful, birds.
It is always a joy to be graced with your presence.
I like the power upgrades here. Let's see if we can get some bonus. I may as well grab that if I'm gonna be doing this. Get as much improvement as possible.
I should pen a song on raven flight.
Let's see. That's useless. Legendary there. 100% crit chance, pretty nice. Rats explode, not great now. Where are we at?
Tis a strange way to travel, but it is swift.
Man, these guys are just all over the place this game. Literally 4 different spots on the map.
I should pen a song on raven flight.
May as well ult these guys down. They're still at the wishing well, which doesn't really help much. We don't have time to do a quest, so... yeah, I guess we head to the dream shards over there.
Careful, birds, or I'll play you a song you'll regret.
Man, that 100% crit would be so good if we had an Aladdin to help me increase crit damage.
Don't forget,
We're in this together, come what may. I'm happy to face death alongside you, friend.
Let's go ahead and ult after dumping all the abilities. Not bad. XP, Dream Shards, random talent 4 times. That should max out pretty much everything now. Legendary, 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 legendary. Nice. We have a little bit of time to spend, and I do have some money left. So I can go grab some passive stats over there.
'Tis a strange way to travel, but it is swift.
Damage, crit damage is pretty good now. May as well take some crit chance and survivability.
Choice.
And then we don't really have time for anything else, so I can look for some Dream Shards around here. Special explodes, but I won't have enough time to look at those during the boss fight probably.
You go ahead. I don't want to take an ice pick to
Wait, my talents re-rolled? What? That was my special explodes. What?
Practice
That is
prepares,
strange.
performance pays.
So if you don't choose a talent, when you go to the next act, they will re-roll, I guess?
This silence is telling on the nerves.
I guess crit chance, not amazing. Since my power is already going to be guaranteed crit after dashing now with the legendary. Let's go ahead and ult, since that's a lot of stuff and I just used all my other cooldowns.
Try and focus down the healers first. XP, Dream Shards. I don't think I get much benefit from talents now. Actually, wait. That one is pretty good, and I could get it to Legendary as well. There's 4 rarities, so I upgrade it 1 time and take that, and then it's Legendary.
I am delighted to
So 1 upgrade there. Grab the chest. I'm only doing this because it fits the build since I'm going full power here. And then that should be up to Legendary. Let's see, Special explodes or deals damage. May as well take the rare there, I suppose. Attack, shield, special... Doesn't even deal damage? Maybe the upgrade it got, but those are all pretty bad.
I feel the warmth of foes nearby.
Okay, I guess my team is just not sticking together here. Like, there's no reason to be fighting them outside here when we can just funnel them into the choke point and AoE them down there.
I've got this.
Rats attacking within special can't die and deal 20% damage, or I will summon 50% more of them. I think 50% more seems pretty good, since you summon 2 at a time normally. I think Talon's fine here. I can probably buy all the passive boosts that are available in the shop already with how much I'm gonna get. So I won't really get that much value from Dream Shards at this point. 2 vitality per object, 20 damage. I think +1 damage per each vitality is probably the most consistent here.
Now this is a curiosity.
You do get permanent vitality at every well like this, so it does add up over time.
You and me out here together. It's almost like the old days, isn't it?
Yes, just with more rats.
Fear is changing camps. Evil lurks nearby. Unparalleled excellence.
And I guess we probably just want to go to the left and go to the unexplored area. See if we can find anything decent there.
This place is far too quiet.
10% per negative status after taking damage, crit chance, or 25% to shield. Suppose probably just the negative status here. Snow Queen can apply chill. I can apply vulnerability. And that's at least 20% damage. Do we even want to clear this thing? I don't really feel like it's going to be... Well, if you have some extra money, it's not bad.
As befits a queen.
How did that wedding song go again?
May as well see what I get. Dash damage, vitality, or +1. I guess just this.
There's some magic in this.
Reduce defense, special, or defense. I do have some bonuses on special. And that applies vulnerability, so...
You are quite deep intrigue.
Let's see, where is everyone? Kind of split up. Looks like he cleared that well over there, so I can probably grab that.
I have a song for every occasion.
See if I can avoid the crabs here and snag that.
That's a staccato stab.
Five and a half minutes left. We could go almost anywhere. There's no portals up there. So I don't know how I would even help anyone. But the chest makes the most sense. You definitely don't want to do a quest with only 1 or 2 people.
I'll play you a song you'll regret.
So I'm just going to try and group up with the team here.
Did you wish this?
We are just lucky for now.
Defense cooldown, armor for missing HP, or special.
Enough for all of Reidan.
I have a decent amount of special stuff, so let's go ahead and grab that. Then we probably have enough time for the quest if we all get here.
just gonna go ahead and ult here since this is a pretty big wave of elite guys. Should be back up during the boss fight anyways. Maybe not, actually. That was a bit shorter than 90 seconds.
Save me from the giant, and I'll reward you well.
That guy's channeling his ult right in the middle of that, okay. Interesting choice. Dash can heal damage, +1 choice when the game's almost over, or execute. Probably just the execute, I think. Dash is not bad though. Let's see, we have 2.5 minutes left.
Tis a strange way to travel, but it is swift.
Don't really care about that one that much, so let's grab some damage here.
Excellent choice.
Huh, there's no flat damage here.
Most
What did that give? Power +2 charges. It's not bad. Let's go ahead and ult while I have my vulnerability down and everything's on cooldown. We've actually cleared most of the map at this point, not much left, and there's only 1 minute left. Don't have dream shards to buy anything. Oh, I could have had that if he didn't pull them into me. Not a big deal.
see, did we unlock anything there? Move speed when using attack or power is increased by 30%. And 10% attack speed, that sounds decent. Music of the Spheres. Dash leaves a bubbled clef that explodes when hit, sending 4 power music notes to enemies around. That would have been useful in the last run. So it seems like it's going to take a while to unlock all the new talents and stuff. Like I did 3 runs on her and probably still need another 2 just to get the last 2 talents unlocked. And she was maxed out before the patch. So I think with that, it's going to be a good time to call it. So thanks for watching and I'll see you guys next time.